Hi everyone, I'm Paul and I became a Christian back in 2013 when I went on an Alpha course. I didn't really know what the Alpha course was going to be like. I just felt quite lost at the time. A few things were going wrong in my life and I felt something nudging me, which I now know was God of course, but something nudging me to do this Alpha course, and I couldn't find anywhere locally to do it at the time, so I went to a place called HTB in London, where it turned out the Alpha course started, and sometime over the course of the 12 weeks I became a Christian. But the thing was, even though I'd become a Christian, at that point I didn't really feel like I belonged in church. I went to church, but it just always didn't feel right. I was going to HTB at the time, which wasn't very local anyway, but I kept coming back and doing Alpha. I came back a second time and they asked me to help out on that course, so I became an Alpha helper. And then halfway through the third Alpha course I did, when the leader had a visa problem, I became an Alpha leader. And then basically I was an Alpha leader for 3 years at HDB. But the strange thing was, is even though I was doing Alpha repeatedly and leading other people on Alpha, I still wasn't very comfortable at church, and I kept trying different churches. I went to HDB sometimes, I went to other churches in London sometimes, and I was trying churches around Luton, and I never really felt very comfortable in any of them. And about 4 years ago, I felt a kind of nudging, again, a little bit like when I went on the Alpha course the first time, to go to St Hugh's, which is quite close to me. I'm not in the St Hugh's parish, but it's my second closest church, and I kept feeling God just kind of nudging me to try St Hugh's, but I was quite scared of coming to St Hugh's because I kind of felt like it was going to be a big change for me when it happened. So I was reluctant for quite some time until I had another big problem. This time it was at work. And I thought, I'm going to go to church. I'm just going to see what happens. Go to church, and I was really angry about this issue at work, which I can't even remember what it was now, but it was keeping me up at night. And by halfway through the second worship song, all of my anger just evaporated. I just got hit by the Holy Spirit. I started crying. I just felt completely peaceful, and that was the start of me coming to St Hugh's, and I've been coming ever since. And now it's a bit strange not going into church, but I've got a daily pattern now where I come out. You might be able to tell if you look at the wooden roof and the wooden doors and the garden outside, that I'm in a shed or a summer house, and I come out here every day and just spend half an hour sitting in silence, just resting in God's presence, and that's become my daily routine at the moment and brought me to where I am now.